Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy Changeofplanz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Nah, I just set up at the office hub right now, so.
Yeah, you doing your thing though. T. Rule, Trey Cooper, what's the deal, man? How you doing? We in a disclosed location in Dallas right now. But what's poppin', man? Talk to us.
Everything, man. Just a lot of shoots, a lot of ripping and running, traveling, investments, just trying to shake back completely and, just level up.
Yeah, how you feeling right now, man? 2020, it's July right now. It's been a crazy year. We lost Kobe. COVID-19 hit.
Yeah.
Shreveport going crazy. Sleep for the Rich got Shreveport going crazy right now.
Man.
With the publicity, like.
And I'm proud of him too. I'm proud of him for making that stand, and especially him, being somebody that actually served. We needed somebody like that with a platform to, put the city on. So I'm glad that he made, those steps to make that happen. But right now, it's just been a crazy year in general. Like, just like how you said, from Kobe to like my actual pastor passing away to other people I'm close to passing away because of COVID. And, literally losing everything I had too and having to re-up. Like, this probably been one of the worst years, but I can't make no excuses though. I just gotta keep it going.
Man, perseverance, man. I feel like you are. Well, I've lost on my journey to success. I've lost things as well. So I definitely understand. But I want to take you to the beginning of everything. You are a photographer,
right,
from Shreveport. How did you get into photography? What made you want to get into photography?
Alright, so as far as getting into it, I pretty much started graphic design first, and I ended up getting an art scholarship at Northwestern. I dabbled with photography whenever I went to the career center. I took digital media and commercial arts. So photography, pretty much video editing, graphic design, commercialized work, promotion, like I learned how to do all of that stuff in high school. So whenever I came to college, I already had an upper hand. But my first passion was graphic design. After that, I got into photography because I kept seeing these pictures on billboards and on magazines, and I wanted to try to recreate them, but I couldn't. So I just had to keep on learning more and more and then better myself and, pretty much sharpen up my skills until I could. And, that just got me to where I'm at right now. Just always wanted to be the best.
Yeah, and you definitely are, man. Like I said, I remember you back in the day. I was taking pictures first, but I was nothing like what you had going on. I wasn't studying it. It was just like, oh, I got a camera, I'm gonna take pictures. But you took it to another level, and now you got people just looking at your work all over the world. How did that make you feel, like your current position in the game?
It's a good feeling to be appreciated, because it's like, before I started off with art, then after that I hooped, then I went back to art. Mm-hmm. So I look at it like, how other people look at sports. It's just like, imagine seeing somebody you went to high school with, and now you see them like in the NBA or like in the D League overseas. Like, it's a good feeling to know that, something that they've been working on, they actually made it. So, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm trying to put myself in position so I can put my team in position. But just to double back on what you said, I remember whenever you passed the torch to me in college.
Yeah.
Like, we was at a party and stuff, like a kickback. Matter of fact, I think it's Self House, and you was like, nah, man, you got it right now, man. I'm about to get ready to head out. But the support that I was getting since I got to Northwestern that's what really helped a lot.
Yeah. And you're a noob.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You doing your thing, man. Now, I want to go straight into this too. Why it's on my brain, bro. Like, we're gonna talk about things later, but when we first started, you mentioned you took a loss.
Right.
And I just want to get straight to it, man. I heard you even called me. We talked about some of it, but you lost, you had a lot of your camera equipment taken.
I lost everything.
Laptop, what?
Pretty much, I'll go over the whole story, then I'll go over what I lost. Pretty much, I was in Dallas. I came out here to do a photo shoot. I didn't know if it was my alternator or my battery that was having issues. But all I know is I was driving, my car shut off, pulled over on the side of the interstate, got one of my brothers to come through, give me a jump. The car wouldn't hold a charge. So I literally covered everything up, stuff in the trunk, can't see nothing, windows tinted. Went to Walmart, came back like 30 minutes later. Whenever I came back, my passenger side window was busted out, and everything that I had in my car was gone. The reason why I had so much stuff in my car is because I came out there for a shoot. So everything that I was shooting with got stolen, which was my computer, my external. So 2 years worth of work gone. Yeah, like what, 50 millimeter, 75, like literally all my lenses, like everything's gone. So that same night I had to drop 9K. So whenever I say I literally had to start all the way back over, and that put me back was with, because I had to cancel shoots. I had to return people like, so with these last few months, I'm literally starting fresh.
Wow. And see, like, can you say you spend 9K to re-up?
That's not everything, but that's that night. Yeah.
Can you put an estimate on how much the total value of the things that you lost? Can you put an estimate?
That day, I probably lost between 15 to 20K for being gone for 30 minutes.
Wow. And it's like, me initially, like when we talked, I didn't know. I thought it had transpired in Shreveport, but I didn't know.
Nah, if it was in Shreveport, it would have got handled that same day, but it happened out here.
Yeah.
And I don't, my connection only goes so far.
And you ain't know who it could have been or nothing.
Exactly.
Like, and just how ironic, you have car problems, and it just happened.
Right.
You don't think nobody did a setup or anything. You just,
man, like whenever my car went out, I had to literally push because whenever I pulled over, you gotta think my car just shut off. So I just pretty much just drove until it stopped. But I was on the side of the interstate, but I was too close to the entrance, like when people come on. So I literally had to push my car farther up so he can have enough space to give me a jump. Within doing that, everybody on the side of the interstate seen that the car wasn't doing anything, and whenever they seen that it wasn't getting the jump, it's easy just to scope that out, and as soon as we drive off, loop back around. So I mean, I definitely don't think it was somebody that you'll never know. But it's like nobody knew I was in the city. I didn't tell anybody my moves. I even got family that didn't know I was out here until the car went out, but still they didn't have a location. So I mean,
after experience that, like that, how did you feel doing
I was depressed. I mean, it still hurt. That's gonna always hurt. Yeah. Like think about working, because I've been in the game for 9 years now. So think about 9 years worth of investing and building up to something, and finally attaining all of this stuff that you want and need, and being gone for 30 minutes and it's taken from you, and you can't blame anybody. You just gotta accept it. But that's not something that you can just accept. So it's like mentally it puts you in a dark place. But I mean, I just had to stay hungry. I made my investments, and now I'm still eating.
Back up, man. I understand. I definitely understand, man, because I mean, I've taken losses as well. It's like, it's crazy how things can just slip away. Now, like, this is what I have. This camera we shooting with, my laptop, my flash drive, all my other things, I have a personal articles policy.
Yeah.
If anything go wrong, shout out to State Farm.
And I just tried to come with State Farm, and they told me no.
Why?
They said because of the fact I'm not like with State Farm, they was like, because whenever I had my stuff insured through them. I literally just contacted them last week. I still got like the layout and everything in my phone. I still got pictures of all my items showing proof that I bought it and everything. They said no.
They said no for what? They said no for like
having insurance on my equipment.
Oh, so you might gotta choose somebody else.
Who else though? And I even did a post. So right now I'm in a situation now to where who to go to and who to find.
Wow. So
to get my stuff insured.
But all the stuff that you had, you didn't have insured. You just had it.
I had insurance on it, but because I was with State Farm at first, but after I switched out, after that one went off, I was looking for another one just like I am right now, and they called me because I had insurance on my stuff for 2 years, but I still had homeowners insurance, and they helped me out a little bit, but they didn't fully, like they gave me something, but it wasn't nearly how much I lost.
Man, I'm sorry you went through that, bro. And like I said, I've been through some things too. We might talk about it off camera.